Okay, hello and welcome back. Today we're going to do a cute little picture of some lemons hanging from a lemon tree. And you can see I actually have a lemon here to show you the shape. So we're going to start actually with our pencil today, and we're just going to do a quick little like a little branch hanging down. This is going to help us with our placement of the lemons. And then if you can visualize a few like little hanging stems coming down. Okay. And maybe one here. Okay. That's just going to help us with our orientation of our little lemons. Okay, so we're actually working on a canvas today. It's a small canvas. Actually, I'm not even sure what the exact size of this is, but it's like an 8 by 10 maybe. Stretched canvas. Okay, so it's already got the white over. It's gessoed over with the white. So when you purchase it, it just comes like this. So we're not going to do any background color today. We're just going to go with our lemons on the vine, on the tree. Okay, so I'm going to start with, and we're just going to go for it like we do. We're winging it again today. So I'm starting with this flat brush. It's a smaller flat brush, maybe 1/4 inch or so. And we're going to start with some yellow. And all we have today is yellow, and we have green and white. That's all we have today. So I'm going to start with some yellow. I'm going to drag some white into it. Here we go. Just a little bit. And now we're going to really look closely at our shape of the lemon. So normally it would be hanging like this. You can see where it came off the vine. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to start to get a little bit of a lemon shape coming up. Here's where it would be hanging. I kind of want to figure out proportionally how this would be, so I'm just going to sort of get this on here, and then have a little bottom part there. Okay. You can play around with the shape however you like. All right, there's a few bubbles in that, but we can kind of brush those away. All right, now we're going to go back in. We're going to get a little more of the light yellow, and I think I'll have one hanging right here. We're going to get our little point where it's going to be hanging off the tree. It's going to be a fairly simple little painting, but very, very pretty. Maybe you can hang it in the kitchen or give it as a gift. Be a nice little housewarming gift, I think. Okay, now, as far as placement here, I think I want one more here. So I'm just going to bring it up, and you don't have to follow exactly where these lines are. That's why I sort of just put them there as just a little reference point. Okay, so that one's going to come out here. Okay. All right, and maybe we're going to add one more in a little bit, but let's just start with that for now. So now what I want to do is I'm going to go into a thinner brush. This is my nice thin long brush that I like, and I'm going to grab a little bit of green, a water, a little bit of yellow, and again, this is your picture, so you can make whatever types of tones that you want. I'm going to roll it in, roll the brush into the paint. Okay, get kind of a nice thin tip on there. Okay, make sure all the water's off the edge. Okay, I'm going to start up here, and we're just going to kind of follow our line down and down. Go back in a little more. There we go. A little more. Barely even touching the canvas, just with the very tip of the brush. You can see, you can even go in and grab a little more yellow. Don't even have to blend it. Gives it a nice highlight. There we go. Bring that down in there and there. have some, well, we're definitely having some leaves coming up, so that might be where a leaf comes off. Okay, nice. Now what we want to do is we want to go back with our flat brush. I'm going to grab some more straight yellow, and we're going to start adding some dimension to these lemons. We're going to go over it with a little bit of the straight yellow. Maybe get this one a little more plump. There we go. Do this one here. Okay. Now, like I said, I think I want another one. I think I'm gonna take a little white and yellow, and I think I'm gonna add one right about here too. And this is gonna kind of go in front of that vine that we just created, and that's fine. Like I said, those were just there for kind of a little bit of placement. There we go. Okay, there. I like that. Okay, so now we want to keep adding the depth. So we're going to add a little bit more white to this one, I think. And this is where you really can have a little bit of fun and just sort of play around. I'm going to take a tiny bit of yellow and just a smidge of green, because maybe a couple of these aren't quite ripe yet, so we're going to add a little bit of green, just a smidge. There we go. They're not quite ready to be picked yet. There we go. Add a little bit of the green in there. Okay. Now we're going to let those set for a little bit, and then we're going to start with some leaves. Now for that, we don't even have to clean our brush. We're going to go right into the green with a little bit of the yellow, and we can put these anywhere we like. It's really a matter of placing wherever you think looks good. Now you can have as many or as few as you like, but basically they're really going to be pretty easy. You're just going to kind of go whoop, and you're going to fill in with that yellow green, and you can go grab some more. Maybe we'll have one here, and you're going to use the brush to just make that shape. See what I'm doing? I'm just kind of whoop. There we go. A little more yellow green. Have one coming off of here. There we go. And you can even go back in with a little of the straight yellow and kind of add that in there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to have some coming here. And we can have it sort of curved. There we go. And I'm just going to go around and add as many of these as I think would be suitable for this little lemon branch. So you can even leave that little kind of bump of paint that just got created there. A little bit of dimension. There. You might have some coming off from the background, going behind the little lemon. Here. There. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to go back, and I'm going to just again put a little more of the yellow in there, maybe even some white. A white. And really we're not even cleaning off our brush. We're just kind of having a lot of fun just going in. There we go. Okay. All right, now clean this off. We're just about set, and this is something that you can really just play around with as much as you like. You could have another vine coming down here behind. Why don't we do that? We can have another vine maybe coming down here behind. Maybe just some leaves, if you'd like to do that. Okay, so all you would do is you go back with your thin brush, grab some of that green. You can have some of the yellow in it there. I'm gonna go backwards this way. I'm gonna go across here, up there, up. See, got a little water in there. That's okay. Go up. Sort of crisscrossed vines. There's one in the distance. There we go. And we can add some more leaves coming off of there. Make sure your brush is... So when you put your brush in the water, sometimes it gets wet all the way up to there, so you really want to make sure that that doesn't come down and mess with the paint. There we go. Put one here. These little bubbles will dry out, but I'm just going to get them out of there. Okay, I have a little one here, maybe one here. And then we can go back with some yellow, just kind of add it. It blends right in onto the wet paint. Put some more up there. Okay. Make this one a little thicker. There we go. Okay. All right. So you can do as many of those or as little of those as you like. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to go back into the lemons. They should be setting. As we said, acrylic takes not that long to dry, so you can work up a painting pretty quickly. I'm going to take some white, and we can add the white, and see there's a little bit of green in there, and that's perfectly fine. I want that. Add some more white. More white. More white. Then I might go into the straight yellow. We're just trying to create a little bit of depth. There we go. These lemons. Little shadows. Gives it a little bit of shape. There we go. Okay. So there we go. And we can go back in and you can play around with these leaves. There's a little bit of some funky chunky in there. Okay. And we're going to play a little bit more with these leaves, just with the paint that you just had on your brush for those for the lemons. You can go right in and you can add some more little highlights on these leaves. You just kind of letting the leaf take the paint off of your brush. Okay, that's great. Okay, so this like I said, this makes a really nice, simple, quick painting for a gift, for housewarming, a hostess gift maybe. Really nice little handmade gift. All right, so you can, I hope you enjoy this. I hope you try this and let me know how it goes. See you tomorrow.